Mm. Thunded Meliodas is now live. Streaming vintage story, what's it gonna take? pt2.
Meliodas, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
So I'm taking a closer look at the water wheel stuff right now, and there's two things to take into consideration. First of all, I can in the config disable the durability loss, or just reduce it significantly, and I can change the efficiency, but while I was looking at the efficiency stuff, I found out that there's actually different ways of having the water access the water wheel that changes how efficient it is.
Yep. I have the
Have
one
you
with the
made use of
flume.
those?
Yeah, the overhead, the 85%, the
Oh,
one that's
okay.
the biggest. I do have it at that. Both
Ah,
wheels
okay.
too. That's how I was like, man, it took like 6 inches of steel. And I was like, where the hell would you, if your
Yeah.
windmill can just whip the crap out of this thing, why would you even make it? I understand you get constant power or whatever, but if it doesn't even, you could have the slightest breeze and the windmill just works. This thing it just doesn't have the power I was expecting it to have, at least to be comparative to the windmill. Especially because it's supposed to be apparently the end game power, because you gotta have steel. So it's kind of like,
Mm,
that's just at least my view.
okay.
It just didn't have what I was expecting it to have, and it doesn't seem like it's even remotely better than the windmill, at least. Like, I did a Minus
Okay.
raced me. He did hand to hand. Granted, his smithing skill is high, but I only beat him. We did 12
Blooms.
blooms. Oh, good, you're here. Thank you for helping me. The 12 blooms. I only beat him by 1 ingot.
Nah, I auto completed the last one. We tied.
It's okay, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, so that's even, you know what I mean? Like, my story I won, and the correct story it was a tie.
Yeah.
So like,
I
and he's
mean, it
doing
was
his
way
stuff by
closer than
hand,
it
not
has
with
any
the
right to be.
windmill. That wasn't even like power. He's just out here being John Henry. So I was like, man. And then I know it said in the thing, I was like, it could be turned up and down, and the durability could be messed with. I was like, well, let's see if I can ask Quantum what he thinks and let him decide if he's open to the idea and what kind of ideas he might be okay with. Because I'm not saying it's hard, I don't know what it allows you to do. Like, the durability, having a durability on it is whatever. It is, but like, I don't, durability and still being shittier than the windmill really is rough. Especially because I can't hook them up like if you wanted to, you could hook up like 32 windmills into one gear. I can't do that with these water wheels because you can't hook them in side by side. So like when you know the opposite side of the water wheel, like you would think that you'd be able to hook up like a whole another water wheel right next to it, like using another pedestal. No, you gotta have it like 6 blocks
Yeah.
away, and then even then you can't plug in an axle to that side either. So you can't like
But
connect
how
them
can
side to side at all.
you sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm dead serious. Like, if you get a chance, try to put them side by side, and then try to connect those two together.
Yeah. Okay.
I tried 2 different ways of putting them together. I was like, well, okay, well, if I can't put a pedestal on the next side of it, can I just slap a whole other water wheel on the side of it? And it's still like, no. And I was like, all right, well, if I put it the distance away, let's go ahead and put it down. Now, can I use axles to connect the two together? It's like, no. And I'm like, well, fuck, man.
Give me a sec. Well, I just connected to horizontally.
Hold on, share your screen with me,
Yeah, I can show you. Yeah.
please. Because I don't know how you would have done it unless you used like a large gear or something. I'm curious.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can only connect things with a large gear. Same goes for the windmills.
Well, yeah, but here, let me. It's probably I've got two on one large gear, but they had to be connected differently. Oh, hold on. I see how maybe you got this.
I'm
Gonna make
sharing
it
my
bigger,
screen.
too. Yeah, it's just taking a second.
Yeah.
Oh, so, okay. So that's yeah. I suppose you could do something like that. But what I had meant was like you can't like so you know how you got the axle. You can't put them in line like that, I guess. Like I was trying to that would work.
Yeah.
But then
But I
like
mean,
let's say you wanted to add because you could keep adding windmills to the Dawn is Dead till like you could only add I don't know. Guess you could just keep adding on. Just take up a
yeah, I
lot
mean,
of
you can
land
also go up
space.
like that. Like just go up and add another up there if you want. You can also connect the fumes with a single hatch. You can just keep going like that.
Oh, mine was glitchy as
And just
hell. I had made some extra flume parts and it wouldn't even let me put them on there. Like I still have them
oh,
in my
okay.
thing. Now I'm gonna have to like mess with it.
Okay. But so much for the power. One thing that I can definitely do though, and that I would also suggest doing, because you know I didn't expect it to have any durability, so I can just here in the config there's a water wheel damage multiplier. I guess if I set it to 0 it's just not gonna take any damage anymore.
I mean,
So that's one thing I can do.
yeah, I mean, if you were expecting it not to take damage, you could do that, but I wasn't expecting you to turn it all the way off neither. Like,
I mean, I don't know. I don't see a reason why it should take damage. I mean, the windmills aren't taking damage, even if they're in like the strongest storms that, like, if you have a hurricane, then a windmill
yeah,
should get
okay, I
more
see what
damage than
your
a water
reasoning
wheel running
is.
for a couple hours.
I just
Like, it
wish
makes no
mine was
sense that this thing
comparative
is
in
getting
power.
damaged.
Like that one mill is whipping. Mine can't power up 3 Hellhammers stepped up 1 gear.
Yeah. I mean, even if you know, speed it
Yeah,
up
but
like that.
yeah, mine's sped up like that, but it doesn't seem to have any oomph behind it. Like if you were to hook up 3 water or 3 Hellhammers to that or something, it seems like it just doesn't have the power. Cause mine, I have 2 water wheels to 3 Hellhammers, and as soon as I hook it up to it in a
Yeah.
one stage up gear, it just won't work.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm watching you and you get it to work, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong in the game. But my setup is pretty similar to that other gear. I just have it turned, I don't know, like 90 degrees, I guess, the one wheel. Because I still have 2 to 1. It's just
see.
Yeah, it didn't even power the one. Okay, that's pretty funny. At least my
Oh.
point was like pretty easily. You didn't have to set up all three. Yeah, it didn't even want to do
It's
it.
pretty quick though.
Yeah, and you have how many? Well, yeah, I mean, okay. So I'm curious. Does that work? Look at that.
But yeah, interesting.
It's super interesting. This is like,
What's the
man,
yeah?
I feel robbed by
So
making
this is a
this.
total torque of 1.1, and this is a torque of 1.7. I don't. If something is like weird,
I agree.
or is that? Oh no, it's the available torque. What is
Yeah, how
that?
much is available?
Negative 10.
Negative
Yeah,
11.
it's something is. It feels more like it's bugged, you know, like it shouldn't. Like it says available torque is. It's just going down and down and down. I feel more like they're just bugged.
No.
Okay, this one also going down. Why is it just going down? Or is this interface here bugged? I guess this interface here is just,
I mean,
you know,
look,
it's back
that thing
to
is
point
constantly
4.
just, and that's a nice speed. Look at that! Wow, 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 wow. This thing has no desire to move the one. That's a good speed. I like that speed too.
The resistance 5. This resistance 5. Because of all of this bullshit.
Yeah, I'd vote for getting rid of the durability on those because that's like I've just been avoiding using them entirely, and
It still
that's kind of
stopped.
against the point of the things.
Yeah.
See, it's just so underwhelming. It's so sad. Oh,
It's a resistance of 1.9. I think the problem is that because you have to speed it up, things like this add a lot of resistance. Like right now you see the resistance is 1.9, but over here it's only 1.1 because it's just, you know, straight down with no large gear or anything in between.
yeah. It just
And then
makes me
even these
sad.
things add, like this is 1.981, but if I shortcut it, this look at it 1.981. That's only 1.2. So yeah, all of this stuff adds a ton of resistance to it, so
Yeah, my machine's pretty
interesting.
straightforward. Yeah, because I didn't I it wasn't working otherwise. So I had to cut it short as much as I possibly could. I wish. Oh wait, I bet you I could tell you the resistance of mine, couldn't I? Um, give me my axle.
Yeah, what I can also do, I have 3 different configs for different like configurations of the water wheel.
Okay.
All I can do here though is set a strength, which I think is the percentage, and the torque bonus. And the overshot is the only one that by default has a torque bonus of 1. The others have a torque bonus of 0. Yeah.
Yeah, I do get a overshots. Let's see what it says torque on here. My total torque on
Like
this
the one
setup
that
is only
I-
0.77. The resistance is 0.77 as well, this saying. And the speed is only 0.38. It's so slow. And apparently I have it dialed in pretty good because the available torque is 0.000621. I don't think you can add anything else to it.
Yeah.
Ah, I just jumped in a lake. It calls to you.
Why is it fluctuating so much?
Yeah, it does fluctuate. What is that about?
I have no idea. I feel like those
It shouldn't be
water
doing
wheels are
that.
just programmed very shittily.
I'm so sad. I'm about to just scrap my water wheel and go to windmill.
Yeah.
Look at that. What is
Yeah,
that?
the new windmill seems pretty broken.
Yeah, but I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm literally watching something that's supposed to be a constant power go up and down.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
What's capped at 150?
Oh shit, you even
Oh,
have it at
okay.
150% efficiency.
Well, I set it to like 200 something, so I guess it's capped at 150.
And then even then it goes up and down. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can do much then to... I mean, I can increase it, but even then it behaves kind of weirdly, so I don't know if
Yeah,
it's worth the effort.
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna like kill my project and see if I can't make sails out of magical linen.
Yeah. No, I don't know if there's any other water wheel mods.
No mods found. Oh, the medieval expansion, of course, the one.
It's on medieval expansion.
Steam power.
No water wheels. Well, I get it. It's like water wheels in this kind of game. People that try to implement it try to make it balanced because it is technically like unlimited free power, yeah, because you are independent of anything, because you can just put down water wherever.
I mean,
But
that's kind of why I didn't really care
still,
about the durability loss. Like, I understood the durability,
yeah.
right? Like, I understood needing to have a handicap for something to have constant power. But I just felt like the constant power should, A, be constant. And be at least
I mean,
comparative to the other power sources in the game. Because it's supposed to be, like, you gotta have steel, which means, like, you've already had a windmill probably at this point, and you're probably like, ah, man, the windmill's,
yeah,
like... So you're like, look at upgrade.
that's the handicap for me. like the material cost of it for me is already big enough of a handicap. I mean, 8 iron plates and all this other stuff just for the water wheel, and then also the thing it's in is another 8 iron plates, and then the whole construction here is steel. It's like that in itself for me is already enough of a handicap.
So that's
Then
why I
when you
was
want to
like,
repair it,
man,
you have
it
to
should
throw
just
steel at
be,
it too.
at least comparative
See?
to a windmill. Because now I'm just, when I'm looking at them side by side, and you have like the most basic of basic setups a windmill can have. Look at that fucking Hellhammer. I think it's whipping.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
windmill even
again, to
maxed
be
out?
fair, well, no,
No,
but
it's only 80 knots.
that's yeah, but that's like this windmill is basically cost-wise as much as a normal windmill with four like 4 times sails on it.
Yeah,
So
but
this is the
flax.
same as yeah, yeah, I know, but also this is a creative word where it's constant strong gale. So you keep that in mind.
Never. No, I'm just kidding.
Like
Don't pass it. Put the
I'm
water wheel up
having
there.
like peak conditions here. What is it?
No, I mean, it's just like I am going to probably delete my water wheel. This is just, it's
Yeah,
just not. Nope.
yeah, this is the equivalent, I think. But that one's not as I don't know.
But all I would do in this
I guess
situation is
those
stick another
other
couple axles
windmills
up top,
also.
build another windmill. Like I had 8 on the other
Yeah,
server. Like I'm no stranger to having to need to build 8, but it was a lot easier to connect 8 windmills to like one setup rather than 8 water wheels to a setup.
Yeah. Yeah, I may have made like an extra like 30 or 40 axles that are in the kitchen basement if you want them.
That's just it. I don't know if I'll need any more of those type of parts because I have all the one like they are compatible. The only thing I'm really scrapping, right? Like, because I could still use the axle throughs. I could still use the only thing I'm really scrapping is the base and the water wheels
Yeah.
themselves. But you are right. I will need to go vertical. So I would, if you don't mind, I could use some.
Yeah, I made like 2 stacks and then only ended up using like 1.
And I got a flax farm going. I'd like to make it bigger now that I gotta make a windmill.
Yeah, I'm considering making a flax farm too, just for
If
parchment.
oh, for parchment, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been using shifting
Well,
fibers because I'm getting too many.
yeah, but I looked at the tier 3 spells require a stack of parchment per spell. And I'm like, ugh, that's a lot.
I mean, like I said, I was considering making my bigger. Do you want me to
Yeah.
add to it? And maybe if you want to donate some seeds,
Oh, I don't know. There's
we can split it.
like 8 stacks of seeds in the farmhouse or something crazy.
I'm gonna
Oh.
grab the rest of my high fur.
anyways, to get back to the whole waterway thing, I'm not really sure on how to proceed there. I can put in a vote later this week to be like, I don't know, reduce durability cost or remove it or increase efficiency and stuff like that. To see if people want that. I don't care.
Well, I know a lot of us have
Or
a
if it's not
drawbridge, so I
worth
know
it,
they're not
then...
gonna want things removed from the mod for that reason.
Well, no, I'm not talking about removing it. Like,
Oh,
even if they don't work, there's no reason
I
to remove
misunderstood.
them. It's just like if it's worth bothering or not, or if people are just gonna not use them anymore, you know?
I mean, from what I've seen, it doesn't even look like it's worth the headache. So I'm just gonna kind of probably mosey
So,
on
yeah,
and
I don't know.
start planting flax everywhere in the tropics.
Yeah.
Alright.
You get. I appreciate you taking the
But,
time to
I
test
will...
it.
Yeah, no problem. I gotta leave the call again though for today.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I wish you all a good time.
Thank you. You
Jo.
too.
Oh, is the server already up again?
Yeah, schon lange.
Oh,
Okay,
I still
sorry.
need a new button.
But yeah, we can donate. I can donate seeds or heifers or whatever. I was talking with Gina about parchment, and she was like, "Oh yeah, but I mean, as soon as spring comes around, I can plant the like 8 stacks or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, that works too."
As well, but when I was out there after I planted it, it said I was gonna have flax in 4 hours. I was like, dang, that's pretty quick turnaround.
4 hours.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay. I will see you later. To harvest this and turn around again and again and again. So I mean, if you, it's kind of whatever. It's whatever you think is clever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried. Like, I have 3 stacks of parchment at the moment, and like a couple crates of shifting fibers, plus whatever's in the farmhouse and stuff. So it's not, and I'm not even tier 3 yet. So. I'll never be tier 3. It's never gonna happen. I'm just sitting in my basement, days at a time.
I'm feeling like I've almost got more mana than I had on the on Squid server, which is pretty crazy. Very happy with that. Oh yeah, I gotta go check
Oh.
that.
You must have done a lot of Magic on Squid server. I didn't have barely any.
It was
we only played for like 2 days.
It was the armor.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Oh wait, I need the hoe. I don't need the hammer.
Like, I guess if you did Magic like constantly on Squid server, you could have gotten to like beginning of tier 2 maybe.
I had unlocked tier
But,
2.
like,
That's where I got. That was the end of it.
oh, okay. I'm like, man, tier 2 was so long ago.
It was. I take every opportunity now to find a reason to cast a spell. But I got stopped dying. I should be wearing my chain, but then I couldn't wear my mage armor, and then it's like, no, but the armor.
Yeah. I just carry around both with me. Whenever I need to get mana, I just put on the mage chest piece. Well, more like I put on steel whenever I think I'm in danger, but I've been doing a lot of sitting around.
The fuck?
Soon I'll just convince everybody to be magic wielding bow people.
Well, yeah, I was looking at those spells, and they don't do a whole lot of damage, but the range is pretty
really
impressive.
I have no idea how much 25 blocks is comparatively to bow. Like, I've shot my bow into the air before. I think it travels like a couple hundred blocks.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. You can like arc.
Like
Yeah, like I said, it's no bow, but it is kind of nice. That I think I haven't tried it, right? Because I'm not gonna bother making the fucking grimoire. But I don't think there's a drop on it,
I
which
know.
that makes it pretty nice to be able to like shoot it and it doesn't have a drop on it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
My
yeah.
dumbass came over here
No,
with
I mean,
lantern.
it's probably infinitely better than the sword or something. And the AoE one, for example, is like you could make a killer like kill room for like a mob farm or something, where you just like funnel them all into some like room that surrounds you or something, and you just blast everything.
I was just smacking them. I was running down to the far end and smacking them down to the other end, and when they finally bunched up, I was like, all right, arcane explosion time.
Yeah.
So I was
Oh,
blowing people up.
speaking of you dying, have you repaired your grimoires recently?
I did, and then I died some more, so I think they're around 50%. So I'm willing to
You
try
might
extremely
wanna-
hard not to die anymore.
This is your reminder to repair it next time you
I
have an
know.
opportunity.
I appreciate it. Because it's not fun losing all my grimoires. To tell you the truth, considering it's dark and I'm stuck on this side with it being dark, how about I go back to the other side and repair them since it's nighttime? I should also
Yeah,
maybe
you know.
take some essence with me and maybe refill the portal battery, because I've been through a few times. It probably doesn't need it though.
Oh, yeah. My end is pretty good last I looked. I had far more than I was expecting.
The nice thing is that
I think I have like
light essence,
7K in one and 6K in the other.
yeah, light essence is easy to come by. The dark essence is now a lot easier to come by. I'm looking forward to trying out these pigs, which is another reason why I needed all the flax, because I need to feed their fat asses.
Well, I mean, Gina had to summon an obelisk, so I'm probably gonna add a third light one in there and have her do it.
Oh, just to power the teleporter or something?
Well, I mean, just for achievement harvesting for her, probably.
No, I'm just
And, you know,
like I was
there's no
more
reason
trying to
not to
figure
have
out
a third one,
where you were
right?
gonna put it. That's all.
I don't know. Up in the sky somewhere. I don't know.
Up in the
Might
sky.
need to start making my platform bigger. I really don't think I need more power though, but I'm
Make a
not
space needle.
tier 3, so who knows. I could just make it one level higher too, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make the, well, as soon as I get tier 3 runestones, I can start playing with the tier 2 ones in the magic elevator and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like making more tier 2s. Ever. It just doesn't seem necessary, you know?
No, I got a bunch of tier 1s.
Yeah, me too. That's why I've been playing with the tier 1s with the magic equipment.
Oh yeah, because I
Yeah.
guess they are like available. Yeah, that makes sense.
What else am I doing with them, right?
Not a damn thing, I guess. You know, I'm not doing nothing with mine, so I know how it feels.
Yeah, I wish there was something you could do to like recycle or repurpose. I guess you're
Yeah.
supposed to repurpose it for like the elevators and shit.
I wish you could do an upgrade, like add 4 of them together, get like a tier 2 or something.
Yeah, that too. Because I totally just like trashed my generator to get a tier 2 crucible, you know, and then
Is your crucible not tier 2 yet?
some-
That was like the first thing I upgraded.
no, it's the first thing. It's the first thing I did. Yeah. But like when I go up to tier 3, if I could trash 4 tier 2s for tier 3 and just like get my crucible up and running.
I probably
instead
didn't
of
hear you.
making
I
a
thought you
bunch
said
of
tier
arcane
2.
I did, but like I was talking like past tense.
Don't confuse me. Okay.
Yeah, well, such is time. It's all timey-wimey, mumbo jumbo.
Tiny wimey mumbo jumbo.
I don't remember the quote.
I don't even know the quote, let alone so I can't remember it.
It's like a Doctor Who something.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch this show. I mean, I know the show. I just
Yeah.
never watched it.
I mean, the reboot was popular for a couple of years. I don't believe it is anymore, though. Yeah, they have like a gay Nigerian prince trans guy as the Doctor now, or something. And everybody in Britain is like, this is a fucking British TV show. What the fuck is going on? What is this, Hollywood?
Yeah, damn.
And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I stopped watching like 3 Doctors ago, but sure, I mean, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Like 3 Doctors ago.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
I don't know. Well, I started watching it, and I liked the first Doctor after the reboot. And then they switched to a second Doctor, and I was like, alright, this guy's okay. And then they switch again like a year later, and I'm like, alright, I'm just really not invested in these new Doctors. Like, I don't... Something about the style of the TV show makes me just like... You're like... I'm like, you killed off the main fucking character. This is not the same Doctor. It's not. You say it is, it's not. Like...
No, I get it. Killing off the main character's bullshit.
It is.
Oh, Jesus, this is a Steel Falx, right? Like, how much health do you got, motherfucker?
You gotta get that swordsman skill up, man.
Oh shit, that's a shiver.
Well,
We do battle, shiver. Don't run from me.
man, I kind of thought I was gonna get tier 3 at some point today. It's definitely not happening.
I don't have the patience to sit there and just grind it out like that. I tried to do it for a while. I was like, after about 45 minutes, I was like, okay, I gotta go do something else.
Yeah.
Just don't have the discipline, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep wanting to like do shit on my phone, but then like it requires slightly too much focus to sit up and sit down constantly to like successfully do other things. At least for me. Times like these, I wish I just like had a second monitor or a TV in my room or something. At this point, I'm getting like 9% for every 100 and whatever mana. And I'm still, what, 17 levels off?
Well, shit.
Not the worst grind I've ever done. But... Actually, no, this isn't even that bad of a grind. As it is. I've played MMOs before. high level than WoW Classic. 50 to 60 man was so fucking terrible back in the
Well,
day.
that's because they say that the halfway point is actually like level 47. So like
Yeah.
when you hit 50, you're you're barely in it.
Well, also the like all the quests disappear. It's all like literally just grinding. So it's like even worse than that. It feels.
They've made it pretty easy these days to do dungeons. They have like a queue now. You can just enter,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you
No, I
just
mean
get
I
queued
played
up with
WoW
people.
until Draenor, I think it was.
Shit, I don't know how recent that is. I just know they died now.
Yeah. Well, Cataclysm fucking killed the game for me.
That's actually what I'm playing on my as a main.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the new content's fine. It's really the, oh, we're gonna destroy the entire original world that you played in part that I was really bummed about.
It does make things difficult when you're trying to go somewhere and you're like, whoa, wait a minute, what happened? This area is burny. And then a dragon comes by and just burns you. And you're like, what happened?
Well, like you have, like they spent like 99% of their budget to create the base world, and everybody loved it, and then they're like, well, I know it's like over half of the content of our entire game, but we're just going to delete it for some random fetch quests. And I'm like, what are you thinking? Are you insane?
They are a
I-
bit insane.
I'm surprised they stayed popular after that. I don't know.
Remember, they're just a small
I
indie
mean, I kept
company.
playing, so yeah, sure.
I have to run around to some of these places that I think I got some high furt stash that I didn't get. I ran out of high furt.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, probably just use medium for it. Probably doesn't matter much.
Probably doesn't.
Like, it's gonna take like 3 days, 2 or 3 days either way.
Says real time 4 hours 42 minutes.
That's per growth stage, by the way.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just, you know,
That makes more sense
for the
now.
record. I know you had your hopes up, but
I was like, yeah, this is gonna get turned around fast.
I mean, base game, that's probably pretty accurate, but well, no, base game is what, like, what, like, base is 60 days, so it's 2 months, so it would be 18, which would be 18 hours. Yeah, base game is 18
Let me out of the
hours,
map.
let alone 60.
Oh shit.
I mean, if it's high for it's like an extra 20% at the beginning, and it stays around 100%. So it's actually like 2 days versus 3 days with medium, I guess. Just from K values being higher.
Well, I've got some high furt that I have marked on my map. Actually, a bunch of it down here. I probably didn't pick it up, I would assume.
Yeah, I haven't been picking up Hyper in quite a while, but I've got like 600 or something.
Yeah, I didn't
Which
pick
you're
it up.
welcome to grab a couple stacks.
You sure?
Yeah, sure.
I know you have 600, but you know,
I,
still gotta
I
be
don't think
like.
we're gonna expand the farms that much. And once we find the blueprint, I think it's like 2 Terra Preta for every Hyper or something crazy.
You have to do a
And like, if
multi-tier
it matters,
farm.
I can just like, if you go to take a couple stacks, I'll just start carrying back a couple stacks of Hyper next time I find it. Like, it's not really
Well, it's quicker
ever
for me
gonna.
to just come and grab some, so I appreciate it. And less dangerous, because
Yeah,
I don't
sure,
want to
man.
die anymore.
Well, generally, that's why I keep like a certain amount of shit in my base. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, it'd be good to have this thing at this amount, you know? If it drops below, like, fucking, what, like 4 stacks, I might care. But don't take more than half of it. I
Oh
don't
no, I
know.
was only gonna take the 2 stacks you told me I could take.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, yeah.
That's plenty, realistically. It
I
is
don't know
just a
how big a
flax
flex farm you
farm.
want to make.
Well, I'm gonna use the 2
Usually,
stacks. Plus what I've
well,
put in there, so.
usually, yeah, usually when I do a farm in my base, I just do 10 stacks of medium fert. I mean, it's hard to get enough seeds to fill that, but on Weeder server, I think I had 5 stacks of flax that I was working with, but I also only did like 2 harvests before I had enough linen that I'll never need to ever do it again. So,
Okay, I need my
it's one
buckets,
of
or
those
at least
things.
a bucket. So I can move water now that I got making a bigger farm. It looks like your classic Minecraft farm because I don't want to have to deal with hydration. Go down the ladder.
Now, at this point, I'm probably just going to get tier 3, and then if I need more parchment, I'll just learn growth 2 and just start farming it in my basement or something. I don't know.
Oh, there's a bear in the garden over by the honey. Where do you... Is it in the farmhouse that you keep your fert?
Oh no, it's at my house. I mean, I donated however much to the farm too. I think that was. I just have a giant amount after that. Because, like, realistically, how much do you ever need?
Look at all the starfishes. I gotta check all my traps that I
Yeah,
made, my weird traps.
I started doing weird traps, and it was just like, eh. So it's. Oh, I only have 460. But it's just in the top crate there.
Okay. Oh, I'm lagging.
And if you take 2 stacks,
I
that's down
only,
to
I
like
gotta put some
300.
back. No, I gotta put some back, because one stack wasn't there.
Oh, whatever.
Well, 50 matters. I think that's a
Yeah.
good dent.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, I should probably start picking it up again, mostly. That's all it really means.
Stupid shiver. They're out to get me. How much magic do we have on this side? I gotta check. 220? Oof. Yeah, after I go back, in order to come back, I'm gonna have to bring more.
What do you need more of?
Essence.
Oh, right. Oh, leave it overnight. I'll get an extra 700 or 800 or whatever.
Oh, it's not the one by the house. It's the one in order to teleport. So I don't think where we don't think it does, but where we think we have to bring the battery because it doesn't generate because nobody's there.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, if it doesn't generate while we're not there, there's not really anything we can do about that.
Yeah, I'll have to bring a battery over.
I mean, in theory, any of them work for the teleporter.
Yeah.
So, if it's easier, you could always just make a dark one over there and just start spamming it full of dark essence.
I'm not sure if it's easier or, I mean, because realistically, it's all pretty easy to come by.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The tier 2s are pretty efficient for teleportation for that distance. Yeah, I've been checking my weird traps, but the relic drop chance is pretty fucking low.
Yeah, I can actually talk to you about that now, for right now.
I looked it up, and apparently it's fish traps or weird traps, so whichever one you prefer. The fish
Oh,
traps take up quite a bit less space.
I already made a
So,
shit ton of weird traps, unfortunately.
well, I mean, I'm just letting you know new information as I get it.
I appreciate it, but it's a little late for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, well,
Shit happens.
yeah. Well, sadly, I must surface and search for food. fish are helping so much with my rock collection though.
What happened? Fish?
Fishing, yeah. I don't know. I'm just throwing them into my composter when I have too many, which is all the time. Yeah.
I wish you could actually fish in this game. Like there was like a little fishing mini game.
That would be great. Or just like basic fishing, you know. Doesn't even have to be amazing in there.
That's kind of what I mean, I guess. I guess mini game. Yeah. Just a little,
The
you know.
Minecraft fish,
Yeah.
you know.
I guess I consider that a mini game still, in a way.
Yeah.
I could be completely
I mean,
wrong.
it is, I guess. Yep. I got another relic of the exact same thing. So that's fun. Now I have 3 of them.
I don't have any. I'm
Just have
hoping
to
maybe
get
to
rich.
have them when I come
No.
back. I didn't know you could get them that way. I was like, how the fuck did you get this?
No, I started just going through the comment section of Primitive Survival, and it's on like page 15 or something. Where somebody's asking questions about it, and the guy actually like admits how you fucking find the things. It's like, oh, well, that would have been nice to know, sir.
I just realized I only got like 4 minutes till Storm gets here. Shit.
Yeah.
Unexpected parameters. My game just crashed, I think. What's going on around here? What is going on with this computer